Okay, Patrick, here we are. I'm going to show you how to jump start this, get it going here. Here's the Zoom H2N. The thing you want to do to turn it on, you just turn it to the side, and down here you'll see the little power logo, and you push down and hold it down for just a few seconds, and there you go. You're all up and running. Now you're monitoring right now. I don't have the headphone in. You don't have to have the headphones in to record it. But if you want to see what you're recording or hear what you're recording as, and like in the sound levels and all, you're gonna need. I'm sorry, the headphone jack here. You would need to have the headphones in. So it's monitoring right now. It's all set to record whenever you want it to record. You'll see a little red light here, and that's the direction of the how you want the stereo field captured. So we're in the 90-degree mode, or called the XY mode, and you've got 2 channels surround, 4 channels surround, and mid side. So these would be turned on if you choose that. That's more for more advanced recording. I'm going to show you how to just do it. It's all set for you. I have it all set, so it's in this mode, regular stereo mode. Then we're just going to go down here, and so the field will be here. So wherever the sound is coming from, you want it to point it in that direction. Okay, simple enough, straightforward enough. We're ready to record. Simply, all you do is you press the big red button down here, and the little light will come on, means you're recording. And the recording level I have set for you is about a 5. If you can see that here, yeah, a little right there. It's 5. It should be okay. You might want to mess with it if you have the headphones in. And if the sound level is too loud, this will blink, which means you got to turn it down. You don't really want it to go over like a little 6 there, okay? And so that's basically it. And when you want to stop recording, just press it again. And now you've stopped recording, and it goes back into monitoring mode if you have the headphones in. And what you want to do to hear playback is just simply do this. Press up here. If I can get that good, you'll see you want to press this in. It says play. And the little light will come on, means you're recording. And that's what we just recorded. You have the built-in speaker there. If you don't have headphones, you can listen to a little speaker. It's going to come out a little bit. I'm just going to turn it down. So it's just basically playing back what we just recorded. And to stop it, you can hit this again. It'll pause it. And again, play. And then what I do is you'll see the menu button here, or hold for home, and that's what you want to do. Now you go right back into monitoring, ready to record your next thing. Okay, so let's go over a little bit more of the advanced feature, or the other features you're going to use. So let's go to play. Now it's playing what we just recorded. Say you want to go to the next track. You just go like this, up, and that goes to the next track. You go down, keep pressing down there, click down, and you go backwards. See? Go back a track. If you want to fast forward in a track, let's see, I think this is King Kong I recorded off of YouTube. Oh, that's what we just recorded. So let me go back again. Give you a little bit of music there. So say I want to fast forward that. So I press down and hold it down as I'm pointing it up. And if you'll see the time there, it's fast forward mode. And the same thing with rewind. You hold it down, push it in, and hold it down going backwards. Okay? Alright. Let's just go stop this. To stop it, you just hold menu, and that takes you home. Now you're back in monitoring mode. Now, you say you want to change the audio resolution. So this is what you do. You hold it again, and that'll take you to the menu. There's the menu. And you go to record. You just toggle down with this little button here. Okay? to record, press it in to choose record format, it'll say. And you press that in again, and now you've got all your choices. Now I know I had you set at 96 hertz 24-bit. That's the highest resolution it'll be at. Okay, so now you've chosen that. You can go back and look at it again. That's where it's highlighted. That'll do it. Click it in. That's recording format, and then just go right back to home. And now if you look down in this little box, you'll see, if I can get the you'll see it says 9624, so you know what audio resolution you're in. And for me, I have 2 hours, let's see, 15 minutes and 24 seconds worth of recording in that mode. Now say you want to record something off of YouTube, you just hold home down, or press it in, go to record format, and then I want to go back and you just scroll up to 44.1 KHZ/16-bit. That's regular CD quality. I punch that in, then I hit that again, the menu button again, and there I am, 44.1, 16-bit. And so now what we do, say you want to record off of a source, you take this off of a headphone jack, off of your computer, you take this, it doesn't matter what end. This is a 24 karat gold plated monster cable, and you would put this into the line in. You'll see a little icon here, meaning that there's some, it's input, manual input. You put this to the headphone jack of your computer, or your iPod, or whatever. All you have to do, you'll hear it monitoring through the, if you have your headphones in, put your headphones in there, and you'll hear it monitoring the sound source. And then you just hit record again, and then boom, you're recording. Press record again, and you've stopped recording. It's that simple. Okay. On the other cable I got you, again, this can be used for this RCA Y adapter I got you. Again, you plug into here, input, and this goes to the left, right of a cassette deck, or an amplifier, anywhere you got a sound source coming in, and you go through the same thing. But this cord can also be used for playback. You can put this thing in the headphone jack, also called the line out. Put that in, and then you can connect this to the auxiliary input of like a boombox. So say you're at choir, and you bring your boombox if you have one, or you can tap into the sound system there with the phono plugs, and then listen to playback of, say, the choir that you recorded. Very, very convenient. Or you can just listen through headphones. On the accessory pack, you've got a wind screen. It's just like a fro, and it goes right on top of there like that. And then I'm going to show you I'm going to go over this real quick. Putting these in. You got your handheld unit, and you've got your tripod. What you want to do is I'll show you here. There's a little. The only design flaw in this thing, if there is any, which is incredible, there isn't. It's such an amazing device. If you look at the little hole there, it's made of plastic, and it's really not meant. Ideally it should be made of metal, but it wasn't. So when you screw it in, you do not want to screw it in tight all the way. Not where you want a tight, snug fit. You do not want that, because that will strip these and wear it out. So you just want to put it in where it's holding enough, where it's snug, but it's not loose, and it's just snug. You don't want to tighten it, tight. So you can hold it, use the handheld, and then you just take it off. Same goes for the little tripod that you got, which is interesting because the little tripod opens up, and it's like little tabletop tripod, and then these extend also. So now it extends, see? And you could, again, put this on there. The only thing with this is this little thing jiggles, and that can, you know, interfere with the sound. But if you just leave it alone, it won't do anything. So it's good to set on a table or a chair, or you can use a tripod. It has this little thing, and it comes down. You press it in, so you'll need to, when you screw it in, you need to hold this little one down, so it gets in there properly. Okay. All right. I think that's about it. Oh, I have to show you how to change the card. So to turn it off, you just again hold this down, and I'm going to show you how to. It'll say goodbye, see ya, and then to change the card or to get the card out, it's a little bit cumbersome. You want to put your nail in there, and it'll open up, and then you just press it down, and then there you go. It'll get your little card out, and then you put it in. It'll tell you. Again, it's a little bit tricky. So you got the card out, and this little angled thing here, the little slope, you want to make sure that's facing the input-output jacks. It also has it there. It's hard. It's going to be hard to see with this, but there, it'll tell you it's inscribed what direction to put it in. You want to put that in like this, and just slide it in. Oh, another thing about these cards, you always want to have this little thing up, because down is lock, and then you won't be able to record. So it's a little safety feature. You always want to have that up, and again, you put the card in like this, and just make sure it clicks, and then you just close that and bring it forward a little bit, and now you're ready to go. So I think that's all the main things to go over. When you put it in your computer, it's the USB. So this thing goes into here. This goes to your computer, and it's also a power cord. You have that accessory too, and you just plug the USB into the power cord if you want to run it off of power. But you shouldn't have to, because the unit is so good with the batteries. The batteries will last a long time. It's an efficient. Oh, that's another thing I want to show you. The little battery logo. It loads up so quick. And if we look right there, get out of the light there. It's down. Mine's down to 1/3 of power. Still 2/3 more power to use. And and to change the batteries, let's do that. Turn it off. Okay. You want to turn it over here, and you'll see that you just slightly press down, and it'll disengage. Slide it off, and they just load up real quick like that. Same way, the positive side down facing the bottom, and there it is. And now you can get them out. You just slide this on the little track. No, I didn't. There, it'll click in. Okay, you're all set. Again, let's review. So you've got there's little rubber things here on the bottom, and you could set it on the table if you want, like a surface. Again, the little red light on top will be the direction of where the sound, you need to point the sound to. So wherever the sound source is coming from, that's where the red light should be. If it was recording on the other side, if you're doing advanced recording, again, this is all in the instruction manual that came with it. Let's turn again. Oh yeah, let me go to recording level. So you turn it on, push down, hold it down for a second. There, comes up. There you go. And you want to record. Make sure you got your recording level set. You can just turn this wheel. Okay. There's your little recording wheel, digital recording wheel, and you just turn it up or down. And you don't want this to go over, you don't want it to go over like -6, you know. Again, this little light will blink if there's too much sound, if it's too distortive. This lets you know how many hours, minutes, and seconds you have of recording in a certain mode. So this is in the 44.1 kilohertz sampling rate, 16-bit. So let's go and change that. Well, yours is already set. So again, I'm going to hold down menu. And then I'm going to use the wheel up here to scroll down, just point down. I'm going to hit the wheel in, and there's all my, hit it again, record format, and there's, just scroll down, and you hit 9624-bit. Now I'm going to show you the other ones real quick, if I can. Here, you can record an MP3, but I wouldn't do that because I'd record in the highest mode, and you can always knock it down when you transfer it on your computer. So 9624, and then you go and you just hold down the menu, and it'll take you back to being in the monitor mode. Again, your headphones go right here, and you just hit record to record. For me, I've got 2 hours and 15 minutes in that mode. And so let's just do a test. Turn on. I am recording right now. This light will be on. The second little light in the front will be on when you're recording, whenever you're recording. And if this light blinks, that means the sound levels are too loud. Again, you can turn up the recording level. And now I'm going to turn it up right now as we're talking, and you'll see that it goes a little higher. I almost got it to the end. You won't need it that for if you're doing music and stuff. I keep it about 4 or 5, usually around in the middle. You should be okay. So if you say get loud, it goes like that. And then you hit it again, and you're done recording. And then if you hit it again, it'll record a new track. It'll make little. You'll see the numbers there. Track 1, track 2. So let's just see what we recorded. I'm going to hit that. I am recording right now. This light will be on. The second little light in the front will be on when you record. You can hear it for the speaker, right? Built-in mono speaker there. The sound levels are too loud. Again, you can turn up the recording levels. And now I'm going to turn it up right now as we're talking, and you'll see that it goes a little higher. I almost got it to the end. You won't need it that for if you're doing music and stuff. I keep it about 4 or 5, usually around in the middle. You should be okay. So if you say get loud, it goes like. Oh, another. Okay. So that's it basically. To turn it off, just hold this down, and boom. Now you're all set. And put it back in its case. When you're done, and zip that up, and then you've got this is Velcro too. And then this clips on there. There's also a little thing before we go. You can buy a little, little thing and string it through here. There's a little thing so you can put a little holder, a little rope holder through there and hold it so if you don't want to drop it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm going to edit this so it'll be more concise. It came with software, Wavelab. For Mac or PC. It might seem a little complicated. So here's my Sony Vaio, and here's the Wavelab that's already installed. You can install it on Mac or PC, and it takes a second to come up. And basically, this is what you get. It's loading up still. You got your sound levels, so you can left and right channel. But the main thing you're going to want to do is, when it loads up save as, you can change it to whatever format you want. Type. If you want AIFF, that's for CDs, or because if you put it into iTunes, it won't. iTunes doesn't accept WAV files. I could show you how to use this later, but for right now, we just want to get your recording. And again, you've got a 16 gigabit card. You've got 7 hours in the 9624 mode. And you should be more than set. Oh, another thing, Patrick, when you're recording from your piano, what I would suggest is to put it on the tripod, or on a chair, or put this in, and have Carrie hold it, or whatever. Again, 5 to 6 feet away from your source. And listen on headphones. First is get the recording level that you want. Again, usually in the middle should be fine for 5 or 6, 4 or 5 or 4 or whatever, and that should give you a good sound. And of course, you can just test it and listen to playback. All right, that should be it. Happy recording. I hope to hear some great recordings from you. All right, bye.